concept note, which again is a condensed format. It's not very long, but used to provide the funders with enough of a glimpse into all of the information that they need to determine whether they want to know more about your project. This is the format that I suggest if they say they are accepting proposals but haven't provided a template. This is the format that I would use to submit, and we have a template for how to structure that we can share with you, that you can adapt and however you see fit, obviously, but that at least gives you an outline of what should be included in the concept notes. Concept notes follow a similar structure but are a little bit longer. Concept notes can be sort of more 3 to 5 pages. If, that's what I would use if you haven't been given a page length by a funder. Organizational profile, who you are, a summary of the project that you're proposing, very short and sweet. Description of the community and the local context, and especially relevant to your work, the environmental context as well, that you're going to be working in, how long the project will be. If you do have an idea of start date and end date in mind, put that to the funder so that they are aware of any timing constraints. Who the beneficiaries will be, and specifically to provide specific numbers of who your direct beneficiaries will be and how many people you're going to reach, and your indirect beneficiaries as well, and separate those out very clearly. In some cases, I think it's very important for information to be almost like bullet points, so not just embedded in a paragraph where funders have to go and search for that information, but very clear, separated out so that it's easy for the funder to see it, catches their eye as they're scrolling. The rationale, and this is where you basically the justification for your approach. So why are you going to do the work that you're doing? Why is it needed? Why are you approaching the challenge in the way you describe? Project goals, and again, or outcomes or objectives or impact, whatever you want to call it, keeping in mind that this is not about what you're going to do, but the change that will occur because of what you do. And then a brief description of the activities, so you can they can see that you have a very clear plan of how you're going to achieve those goals. And then your information around your monitoring and evaluation, collect and analyze your data and learn from it as well. So that's this part is important, where much like in your project plan, it's important to be able to, as you write it into a proposal form, that you're able to articulate your assumptions and the steps you're going to take to make sure that your results are achieved, as opposed to just focusing on your activities. With monitoring and evaluation, I think it's important to be able to show not that you're just going to collect the data, but that you have a plan for how you're going to review that data, how you're going to analyze that data, and how you're going to share those results with the funder, but also with your own team. How are you going to discuss and learn from those results for your own practice, and maybe even to strengthen the project, and how you're going to communicate those results back to your other stakeholders in the communities that you're working as well.